Hey guys, welcome back to the Glow Life channel. In today's video, I'm going to be taking a complete beginner and helping her to achieve the splits. Now, I'm going to show her 4 different exercises that are going to bulletproof her hips, improve her flexibility, and help her prepare for the splits. And I'm also going to give her a bonus exercise to help improve her shoulders and upper back. So stick around. Make sure you watch. I'm going to let you know how many times, how often, and how you should be doing that to improve your own mobility. Hello and welcome back to another YouTube video. On today's video, I have taken the lovely Gemma, who I've met at the gym, and I'm on a bit of a mission lately where I'm just going around plucking regular people either from the gym or out in the street or in the playground, and I'm just trying to get to the bottom of why they're in pain, why they're not achieving their fitness goals, and just put a little bit of time with them, trying to help them, giving them a few little tips that they can implement into their routine so they can improve their mobility, movement, and achieve cool skills. If you find things like this helpful, then please give this video a like, subscribe, and share it with your friends, because this really allows us to reach more people, to be able to help more people, and just spread the word of movement all around the world. So with that said, let's get into it. Let's do it. Okay, cool. So what I'm going to get you to do is just, basically as a test up before we start the movements, your current range of motion. So we're going to do a toe touch, we're going to do a seated straddle, and we are going to do like an overhead sort of shoulder mobility exercise. So the first thing I want you to do, just, stand straight legs and just bend over and try to touch the floor. Touch your toes, however low you can get. Okay, cool. How's that feeling for you? Just turn around sideways a little bit so the camera can see you. Yeah, very tight here, like very, very tight. Okay, so it's tight in the hamstrings. Cool, hold it there for a second. Alright, stand up. Now, I'll just get you to sit on the floor like this and just fold in half. So, go with whatever current range you've got. That's quite bad, isn't it? Okay, so where do you feel most of the restrictions? The same, under my knees. Massively. That's probably the main strain. Okay, cool. And tight? What about your lower back and sort of like your hamstring underneath your glute area? Not so much. I feel like because of the pain here, I'm not even getting to my full flexibility of my back, like I can't even get to pain there yet. Okay, cool. So the hamstrings need a lot of work for Gemma. And then I'm going to just get you to sort of align your spine against the wall where pretty much your whole spine's flat, feet together, and you're going to just take both arms and raise them over your head and try to place both of your wrists on the wall without losing that alignment of the spine. So you see? Yeah. So you see? Yeah. I want you to, press that in. Okay, hold. So the spine needs to stay glued, and now try to touch to the wall with your hands. Can't really do both? No. Okay, so shoulders and upper back need a bit of work too. So we'll try to touch on those today, depending on time. The first exercise that I'm going to give you to do is called a single-legged good morning. Now this is one of the best exercises you could do for your hamstrings and just to release that problem area, which for you is just that back of the leg. So what you're going to do is you can hold on to the wall initially to start. You're going to stand on one leg, your knee will be locked. And from there, you're just going to learn how to arch your... So you see how I'm going here, sort of like sticking my booty out, and I want you to get that terminology ingrained so that you understand what the difference between anterior, posterior, pelvic tilt. So you're going to go into anterior tilt, and you're just going to lower your belly button down as far as you can maintain that nice flat back, and then you're going to pull up. So first, show me that you understand that posterior, anterior tilt. Yeah, that's it. Find it. To find it when I'm out. And tuck and out. You're going to come down your torso as parallel to the floor as possible. Once you feel that you start to lose this arch in your lower back, reverse the motion. And I want you to do 10, and then you're going to pause for 10 seconds in the bottom position on the 10th rep. So let's go. That's 2, 3. Good. Pop the booty out. Keep this back nice and flat. Yes. You want to imagine like you're squishing something into your hip flexor. Yeah, you do. I can see it shaking. Yeah, keep going. 6. Don't use too much assistance on the wall, so maybe like 1 or 2 fingers. Yeah, it's mainly balance in that left foot. 7. Go down. Good. 8. Good. 9. Keep your knee locked. And now you're going to pause. Pause for 10. Let go of the wall. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come out. Okay, how does it feel? I think you can really see by the shaking that it's weak, like it's, yeah, very, very good. That's good. So now, do you see the difference when people come there and they stretch their hamstring like just by doing this or propping it up on a table? Right, there's no movement in that. So you're not really stretching the muscle actively, using active flexibility and then utilizing that strength stability, all of it. So this is why people lack, the ability to improve their hamstrings, because all they do is stretch. Your hamstrings are weak. You don't want to stretch them. They're weak. So we need to strengthen them. So this is where that range of motion and that progressive overload comes into play. So this particular exercise, the single-legged good morning, stretches everything from the top of the glute all the way to the Achilles. So that's why we've really got to make sure that we keep that knee locked, we arch our lower back. And, the goal is not to get here whilst losing the position here. The goal is to maintain that, and even just up to here is enough, right? So just feeling that stability, feeling that pull, sticking that tailbone up. And you do this, 3 sets, 10 reps, do it every single day. I guarantee you, within a month, your hamstrings are going to feel incredible, resilient, bulletproof, and flexible. All right, cool. So 3 sets of the single-legged good morning. How do your hamstrings feel now? Good, like they've been worked. Okay, perfect. Now we're going to do one for the adductors and the hamstrings together. So this one will really improve middle split that you want, as well as open up the pelvis a little more. So what you're going to do is let me just show you on this here. So you're going to be using this for support. So you're going to assume a straddle position as wide as you can. And I want you to keep your feet pointing forward as much as possible. And by doing that, you're already going to feel the activation here in your adductors. And from there, what I'm going to get you to do is just, again, pop that booty out. Try to think about bringing your chest and your belly button towards the floor as low as you can. And then you're going to pull back up. So you're going to come down into that low straddle and pull back up, the whole time thinking about pushing the booty back and up. And with your feet, what you want to imagine is squeezing the floor together. So those 2 things, I want you to do 10 reps of that, and then hold for 10 seconds in the last position. So assume. Yeah, you can even use that pole for support a little bit if you need to. Yep, that's it, and that's a pretty good range of motion already. So, knees locked? Yeah, locked. Okay, come up. So stand up straight. There you go. Now arch your back and try to get your torso parallel to the ground. Get your hands off your knees. You try to balance, and now come back. So push the hips back up all the way to standing. Posterior tuck. That's it. Yes. Down, 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 down. Good. And keep your back arched more. Pop. There you go. That's it. Like that. And up. Good. That's 2. Down. I like how you're moving slowly. You have really good awareness. A lot of people struggle with this, and they rush through it. We don't want to be rushing through these exercises. Slow on the way down, because that's where the strength is built. You don't need a lot of weight, you don't need equipment, you just need intentional movement. You can already see her shaking. This will challenge you a lot more than any kind of weight training will when done correctly. So that's 5. Give me 5 more. Arch your low back. Don't lose it. That's the most important part of it. Anterior pelvic tilt. Pop the booty out. Squeeze the floor with your feet. There you go. 7. 3 more. Down. Yeah, give me more range of motion. You got more than that. Lock the knees. 2 more. Okay, last one. You're going to hold it down there for 10 seconds. Nice and low. Squeeze the feet in. Let's see. Lock the knees. 10, 9, 8, 7. Keep the chest up a little bit. Look up. Yeah, down with the belly. There you go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And come out of that. Nice. Cool. Where did you feel that the most? All the way inside. The whole way. Stretching the whole inside of my leg. Cool. So do you understand now how you have to utilize your body strength-wise? So muscle. So for example, when you are trying to say, stretch out the adductors, you're going to activate these muscles and these muscles to really support. So you're squeezing your glutes, everything's nice and tight, quads are engaged. You have to use your strength. This is how, over time, your brain begins to trust you and allows you to get deeper and deeper so that you get more range. Do you understand how that works? Completely. And it's much different than just stretching and holding it passively. Definitely. Cool. Awesome. Another set of that, and then we'll get into the next exercise. So, the next exercise we're going to work your hip flexor. Now your hip flexors, they need to be long and strong, okay? When most people go wrong is they just stretch the hell out of their hip flexors, but there's no strength there to support their lower back as well as their flexibility goals. So I'm going to show you a really great exercise that's going to strengthen your legs, but also really stretch out that hip flexor. So you're going to go, have you ever done a split squat before? No. Okay. So a split squat is essentially like a long lunge where you're driving your front knee all the way past your toes. Have you ever heard that this is bad for your knees? No. Okay, so in the fitness industry, a lot of people think that this is bad for your knees. This is actually very good for your knee. We want your knee to be going through its full range of motion, so you're going to find this position for me. Nice long lunge. And what you're going to do with your back leg is you're just going to pulse it. So you see how now it's touching the floor? You're going to drive the back heel towards the ground, and now I'm really stretched out in that back hip, right? And I stay, and I do is pulse. So it's very intense here on the front leg because it's an isometric position holding me up. So it's strengthening that, and this back leg is working dynamically up and down with the hip flexor stretching it out. So you're going to do that for 10 reps, then you're going to hold that stretch position for 10 seconds. And once you finish that, you're going to give me 10 split squats, okay? It's going to burn, but I think you got what it takes. Okay, let's try it. Split squat position. And what you also want to make sure with this exercise is that both of your hips are pointing forward, so don't let this one twist out. Both forward. And remember how I said drive the knee past the toe? Yeah. So lift your back leg up. Yeah, past the toe. There you go. Assume the position. Cool. Now, knee to the floor. Knee up. Yeah, don't lift the hips. Keep the hips nice and low. Shaking. There you go. Let's see. Let's do 6. 1, 2. You can stretch out that back hip more. 3. Yes. Keep the torso up. Head up. Nice good posture. Yes. 4, 5. You got 4 more in you. 1, 2, 3. And you're going to hold for 10. 9. Drive the heel further back towards the floor. That's it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now into 10 split squats. All the way up. Good. Bring it a little bit more forward. Yeah, there. Now your knee is going to try to touch my hand. Yes. And back. To both hips forward, remember. There you go. Align them. Down. Back. Good. Down slowly. 3. Imagine there's a string pulling your hip forward so your hip is leading the movement. Torso back. Don't lean forward. Yeah. And back. That's 4. Down. I know there's a lot to think about, but it's important to think about it. 5. Hips forward. Yeah. Down. Yep, that's 6. Down. 7. Down. Touch that knee to my hand. Yes. 8. 2 more. Down. Good. And 1 more. Touch it. Torso back. Yes. And relax. Oh goodness. Nice. How does that feel on your legs? Good. I could definitely feel it, like in the groin area. Is that right? Yeah, I could definitely feel it there. And like down the side of the leg as well. And also the knee, which you said not a bad thing, right? No, it's not a bad thing. Everything's been exposed. So whatever you're feeling, the pain that's coming through is exposing your weaknesses. And that's what we want to attack. So you can imagine, if you're doing this, you get proficient at the movement and you add some load to it. So you add some dumbbells, some barbells, you're building a lot of strength, which is exactly what we want to do. All right, Gemma, so you've done amazing with the 3 exercises I've given you. I'm going to show you one that is my favorite for just developing strong hips, adductors, hamstrings. It's called the horse stance. Have you ever heard of the horse stance? No, I haven't. Okay, so this is used in martial arts to develop really resilient legs and to prepare you for middle splits, which is your ultimate goal. So what you're going to do is you're going to assume a position of 5-step width, and the way that you measure that is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So your feet will be pointing forward, and from there you're just going to squat down as deep as you can with your torso upright, your knees pushing forward and out, and your hips also sitting like posterior tilt, so tucking your tailbone under and pushing that forward. This is really difficult to hold, but I want you to try your best to assume this position. We're going to hold for 60 seconds, okay? Try not to do this, so try not to round. You want your torso up. If I was to put a stick here, it just stays on and not move. Okay, let's see. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, perfect. Just turn your feet slightly more in. Yeah. And now you're going to squat down. Yes, not too low, so I want you just there. Yeah, torso back, hips forward. That's it. We're going to hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lean back a bit. 9, 10. Good. Keep your hands out in front of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Get a little bit lower, cause that ass will fall. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You have 30 seconds to go. Okay, when it gets hard, this is where you really got to push, cause this is where it counts. Don't stand. 2, 3. Push your hips more forward. 4. That's it. Got 20 seconds to go. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is where it counts, when it starts to shake. 5, 6, 7, 8. Last 10. 9, 8, 7. Hold it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. And come out of there. How does that feel? Painful. Okay, so the goal of this horse stance is to develop that ability to really stand there, very sturdy. I want you to build a capacity to hold it for upwards of 3 minutes. That sounds like a lot now, but if you implement it daily into your schedule, 1 set per day, you are quickly going to build that strength, that resilience, that robustness to hold the isometric position. You're going to build strength, mobility, flexibility, and you're going to have really healthy hips. So are you going to promise me to incorporate this every day? Definitely. I'm going to re-watch a video every day and hopefully get a lot better, a lot more duration. Cool. So, all of these exercises that we've went through, the single leg good morning, the straddle good morning, the split squat killer, and this horse stance, amazing for your goals of improving your lower body mobility and splits. I'm also going to give you a bonus one for your shoulders because your shoulders and your upper back need a little bit of work. So we're also going to do one for that, and you can take that away with you, implement it into your schedule, practice it daily, and in a month's time, I think you'll be on your way to improving that mobility big time. You should implement this pretty much if you can every day, or at least all of the days you train in the gym. So definitely before your workouts, I would do 2 sets of all the exercises. You speed through them and then see how you go in a month's time. Okay? Sounds good. Thank you. Alright, last exercise for the shoulders. We're going to go up here against the wall, and this one's really for the shoulders and the upper back. So you're going to really have to pay attention on how you twist through that bridge position, cause it's preparing you for the bridge. So I place my fingers pointing up, and then I'm going to rotate my spine, passing through the bridge on the other side and coming out. So here, I pivot, come out. Okay? A lot of people tend to do this. Okay, go through the whole motion. So hand, fingers pointing down, twist. Okay, let's see. This about the right distance? Yeah. So see how you go. You want your arm essentially to be straight. Yeah. You're going to pivot, pivot, pivot. Now, other arm passing through the bridge. Look back at your hands. Yes. Place them and then come back out. Beautiful. Nice for a first go. So come back facing me and start again. Other side. Fingers up. Rotate that palm. But this one will leave. Yeah, so this one goes. Yeah, look back, look back, look back. Place both hands on the wall and then come out. So, see, you changed your hands now. Yeah, exactly. Don't change the position of your hands. Okay, so lead with that arm, and now just hold it there for a second in that bridge position. Put the arm on the wall. Okay, hold it there. Look back at your arms. Yeah, and now rotate out onto the right hand. Yeah, let go of this one. Yeah, that's it. Okay, again, that's 3. You're going to do 10 reps. It is a lot to think about. Twist, bridge, yes. Come out on the left. Much better. Very nice. That's 4. Do you feel that? All right, let's go again. Stick the chest up. Think like you're a long bridge. Yes. Place both hands. Yes. And then come out. Good. That's 5. 5 more. Twist. I clicked. Yeah, you clicked. You see, things are already happening. She's clicking. Things are moving. 4 more. Keep your core nice and tight as well. Squeeze your glutes. Nice. 7. Give me 3 more. Yes, good girl. Nice. 2 more. Look back, look back, look back. Yes, good. 1 more. Really push against that wall. You're using that resistance. Squeeze the booty. Chest up and come out. Nice. How'd that feel? Good. I can feel it in my arms, but also my lower back as well. Is that normal? So you shouldn't really feel it. You feel it now because it's compensating. Over time, as we open up that chest, those shoulders a little bit more, it's going to come through there a lot more. So that's why I said you need to squeeze your glutes and need to think about pushing your hips forward, because that will protect your lower back, okay? So more you should feel it up here in your chest and your shoulders, band and your lower back. Cool. Awesome. All right, so that's the final exercise for today. You're going to incorporate that how many times? Twice a day? No, 2 sets every day. 2 sets every day, exactly. And we're going to check back in with you in a month and to see how your mobility is improving. Cool. Thank you so much.